I never believed that a single piece of paper could change a life. I thought the past was something quiet, something finished. But I was wrong, because one letter, hidden where no one was supposed to look, destroyed everything I thought I knew about my family. And once I read it, there was no way to unread the truth. The house was quiet in a way that felt heavy, not peaceful, not calm, just empty. I stood in the living room of my grandmother's old house, surrounded by boxes that smelled like dust and time. She had passed away 2 weeks earlier, and somehow the responsibility of cleaning her home had fallen on me. My name is Emma, and this house held more memories than I was ready to face. Every object whispered something from the past: the faded couch where she used to sit every evening, the old clock that never kept the right time, the family photos hanging slightly crooked on the wall. I moved slowly, carefully, as if the house itself might break if I rushed. I wasn't looking for answers. I wasn't looking for secrets. I was just trying to get through the day. It happened by accident. I was taking down an old picture frame, one I had seen my entire life, when it slipped from my hands. The glass cracked softly against the floor, and that's when I saw it. Behind the frame was an envelope, old, yellowed, unopened. My name was not on it. My mother's was. I remember staring at it for a long time, my heart beating faster than it should have. I told myself to put it back. I told myself it wasn't mine, but my hands didn't listen. I opened the envelope, and the first line stopped my breath completely. "I never wanted you to find out this way." That was the first sentence. My hands started shaking. The handwriting was careful, emotional, as if every word had been written with hesitation and fear. The letter spoke about love, about regret, and then it mentioned a name no one in my family ever spoke about. My father. He disappeared when I was 6 years old. No goodbye, no explanation, just absence. Growing up, my mother always told me the same thing. He left because he wanted to. But the letter said something very different. It spoke of protection, of danger, of a choice that was never meant to hurt me. And by the time I reached the end of the page, I realized something terrifying. Everything I believed about my childhood might have been a lie. That night, I couldn't sleep. Memories came back in fragments. My mother crying quietly in the kitchen late at night. My grandmother standing by the window, watching the street like she was waiting for someone who never came. The way adults stopped talking when I entered the room. I had always thought it was normal. Now it felt planned. I remembered asking once, "Will Dad ever come back?" And how my mother looked away before answering. "No," she said, and that was the end of the conversation. Or so I thought. The next morning, I went to my mother's house. I didn't call first. I didn't give her time to prepare. She knew something was wrong the moment she saw my face. I placed the letter on the table between us. Her hands froze, her color drained, and for the first time in my life, she didn't deny anything. She just whispered, "I hoped you'd never find that." What followed was the hardest conversation we ever had. She told me about fear, about pressure, about choices made to keep me safe, even if it meant losing someone I loved. And as painful as it was to listen, I could hear the truth in her voice. I realized something that day. Parents are not heroes. They are humans trying to survive their mistakes. My mother didn't lie because she wanted to hurt me. She lied because she was afraid of losing me. And my grandmother? She carried that secret until the very end, to protect us both. I put the letter back into the envelope, not to hide it, but to honor it. Some truths don't come to destroy you. They come to explain the pain you never understood. I don't hate my mother. I don't blame my grandmother. And I no longer wonder why my father disappeared. Because now I know the truth. And the truth, even when it hurts, finally set me free. Some secrets are buried to protect us, but when they surface, they teach us who we really are.